Phoenician civilization and the alphabet. The Phoenicians were a group of people who lived along the Mediterranean Sea, north of Palestine, around 1200 years before Christ. They established independent city-states along the mountains of Lebanon and the Mediterranean Sea. Their main cities were Tyre and Sidon, something like that. So, right here you have Tyre, Sidon, right here. Along here, this is Phoenicia, they call it. They were sea traders and sailors. They became famous for their purple dye, which was made up from a tiny sea snail. Their purple cloth was highly valued and became the color of kings. The name Phoenicians actually means of purple merchants. The Phoenicians also made copperware, jewelry, and glass from the sea sand. They cut cedar trees from the great forests of the Lebanon mountains for lumber, which they could trade or use to make boats and carved furniture. They sailed around the Mediterranean Sea, trading their goods and bringing Middle Eastern cultures to new places. To encourage trade, they established colonies in North Africa. Sardinia. So Sardinia is right here, I think. Sardinia, Sicily is in here, and then we have some along Spain. So over here is Phoenicia, so they had some here, here, and here. Oh, and they had Carthage right here. That was the famous city in northern Africa. As merchants, the Phoenicians needed a way to more easily keep track of their business records. They abandoned the cuneiform alphabet of 55 symbols that was used at the time and developed an alphabet of their own. They used 22 symbols that represented certain sounds. Here is a picture of the Phoenician alphabet. This new alphabet was one of the Phoenicians' greatest contributions to civilization. Our own alphabet today comes from Phoenicians' alphabet, which was later modified by the Greeks and then the Romans. Any questions or comments?
I like that you had the map and you just turned it around so we could see how, being so visual myself, I'd like to see where everything is in relation to everything else. That was very helpful to me. Thank you.
Good job.
Very good.
I think you misspoke. There weren't 55 symbols in the cuneiform. It was actually 550,
Yes.
and that's what made it so hard for them to use. So they went from 550 to a system that was only 22.
That's amazing. Can you imagine having to learn your 550 figure alphabet?
I'm working on one.
Like facing towards you, and when you wanted us to see it, you can
That's
turn
great.
it and then turn it back.
Yep,
That was good.
That was nice.
Good job.
Good job.